are expensive, and a big concern among moms, especially in this economy, is not having enough money to buy all the things that they need for baby. Joining us today is Sandra Gordon, author of Consumer Reports' Best Baby Products. And she's here to give us some helpful tips on what to splurge on and where to save. So Sandra, tell me, is it store brand products? Is it safe to use store brand products?
Yes, store brand products are a good buy and they're safe to use. Talking about infant formula, for example, store brand formula and name brand formula, they're all regulated by the Food and Drug Administration. So they're nutritionally equivalent. And what's great about store brand formula from a savings standpoint is you can save 50% by going with the store brand. And over the course of the year, that can add up to $600.
Wow.
So that's a big savings right there. And also, store brand formula has coupons. There's a website, storebrandformula.com, where you can get coupons and more information. And I urge you, if you're not convinced, I would go to the store and compare like a name brand with a store brand formula and see for yourself. Just look at the nutrient profiles on the label, and there basically is no difference.
And do they have, name brand products have different varieties and whatnot? Are there the same options in store brand?
Yes, for every name brand type of infant formula, there is a store brand equivalent. So there's a lot of variety. Whatever infant formula your baby is on, there is a store brand version out there. So you just have to go to the store and reap in the savings.
So what other items can I try to save on?
Well, I think for one thing, maximize your baby registry. People want to give you gifts, so definitely get the most mileage out of that you can. And I think that put on the basics on your registry, like we were talking about formula, but also diapers and wipes. So go for those products that you're going to be using and you're going to be needing for years to come. You can, put diapers on there that are in the larger sizes, and a lot of them. And also really do your homework when you're doing your baby registry. If you're going to register online, I actually urge you to go to the store and give the products a spin. Take the strollers for a ride. Take it for a spin in the store. Practice opening and folding the stroller. Take the infant car seat out to your car. You can often do that with the floor model and see if it's a good fit. And just really know what you're putting on your registry. And take a couple weekends to do that, because if you try to do too much at once, you'll go into overload and you'll end up putting stuff on there just to be done with it. So really take it very seriously, as if you were paying the tab yourself.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that can be very overwhelming. And speaking of overwhelming, going in and looking at the nursery sets and the themes and all of that, is that crib sets and crib bumpers and all of that, is that really necessary for a baby?
Well, that is another way to save. And when it comes to safety in your baby's crib, bare is best, and that means nothing should be in there but a tight-fitting crib mattress sheet and nothing else. No blankets or bumpers, stuffed animals or pillows, no sleep positioners. And by skipping the nursery sets, you can actually save yourself a lot of money. Those nursery sets can cost hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, depending upon how designer or custom made you want to go. So not only is it safer for your baby, but it's also better for your budget too.
Okay, so where should one splurge?
Well, I think it's important by splurging to buy a new car seat, a new stroller, and a new crib, because the safety standards on these products change fairly rapidly. And you want to make sure that you're buying the most up-to-date product, and that's the only way to really do that is to buy a new one. If you buy a second-hand car seat, you don't know if it's been in an accident. You really don't know how old it is. And car seats do have an expiration date, usually about 6 years. And a lot of times, the instruction manual is missing, so it's very difficult to install a car seat anyway. And without the manual, it's basically impossible. So by buying new, you're going to get everything that you need to install it safely and correctly.
Okay, and are there dangers then in using, say, a hand-me-down stroller or crib?
Well, yeah, cribs have really changed a lot in the last couple of years. So, their drop-sided cribs are no longer being sold, but you can easily pick one up on the secondhand market. And you can buy recalled products. It's important if you're doing some secondhand shopping to check recalls.gov, which is the government's website. But generally, I recommend for secondhand is to kind of just stick with clothes, stick with baby clothes. secondhand clothes can be a good buy, especially when it comes to designer. If you're into designer clothes or holiday outfits, especially, because babies tend to usually wear those once and then not wear them again because the holidays passed. So I would go secondhand with clothes, but then I would mention that secondhand clothes, you should be picky, even though you're not paying that much, even though they're a great value. Inspect them, and they should either be new or look like new to you, with no like unraveling threads or no loose buttons, no scratchy appliques. And what's a fun thing to do is maybe to have like a swap party, invite your friends over, and everybody throws their clothes in the middle of the room, and then kind of go from there. But still be picky with what you pick up. But definitely consider secondhand for holiday outfits.
Okay, that is fabulous. You have given us many good tips, and let us know where to skimp and when to splurge. Thank you very, very much for joining us, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you too.